order.
Call the roll. Okay. Assessor Cry is here, maybe getting coffee. Highway Commissioner Bouvet here. Clerk Giolano is here. Trustee Jones.
Get here.
Supervisor Diamond's not here at the moment. Trustee Horvath. Trustee Maher.
I'm here.
And Trustee Malik.
Yeah.
We have our quorum.
So we'll have to nominate a chair, right?
Yeah, so it'll be a temporary chair. I move at this time to appoint as a temporary chairperson Ms. Kim Jones for the purpose of serving as the supervisor in this particular meeting tonight. Second.
Okay. Trustee Jones.
Yes.
Trustee Maher.
Yes.
Trustee Malik.
Yes.
Flip.
Pledge of allegiance.
Now you've got the flag on the right side.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. The first item on the agenda is approval of the minutes from February 25th, 2025 board meeting.
I said you were.
Are there any comments or discussions, changes? If not, then can we have a motion to approve?
Yes, I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes of the February 25th, 2025 board meeting. Second.
Okay.
Assessor. Oh, jeez. Looking that way again. So I'm going to get it right one of the nights. Trustee Jones.
Yes.
Trustee Maher.
Yes.
Trustee Malik.
Yes.
Okay. Next item, approval of the minutes of February 2025 road district budget hearing.
Yes, I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes of the February 25th, 2025 road district budget hearing. Second.
Trustee Jones.
Yes.
Trustee Maher.
Yes.
Trustee Malik.
Yes.
Okay. Approval of the minutes for the February 25th, 2025 general town fund and general assistance budget hearing.
Yes, I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes of the February 25th, 2025 general town fund and general assistance budget hearing. Second.
Trustee Jones.
Yes.
Trustee Maher.
Yes.
Trustee Malik.
Yes.
Okay. Approval of the general assistance expenditures.
I want to make a motion to approve payroll for pay dates of February 28, 2025 and March 14, 2025 and general assistance checks 55681 through check 55707 in the amount of $34,596.06.
Second.
Okay. Trustee Jones.
Yes.
Trustee Maher.
Yes.
Trustee Malik.
Yes.
Okay. Approval of the road district expenditures.
Motion to approve payroll for pay dates of February 28, 2025 and March 14, 2025 road district checks 23856 through check 23897 in the amount of $169,110.49.
Second.
Trustee Jones.
Yes.
Trustee Maher.
Yes.
Trustee Malik.
Yes.
Okay. Approval of the general town fund expenditures.
To make a motion to approve payroll for pay dates of February 28, 2025 and March 14, 2025 and general town fund checks 61735 through checks 61807 in the amounts of $370,878.73.
Second.
Trustee Jones.
Yes.
Trustee Maher.
Yes.
Trustee Malik.
Yes.
Okay. Is there any public participation? No. Okay. Then at this time, I would like to suggest that we move the first item under new business up on the agenda for the Maine Township Highway Department's truck naming contest.
We're all okay with that. We're before the motion.
Okay. You okay with that, James?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So we're moving to Ed Boudin, our highway commissioner.
Thank you very much, Kim. I just wanted to say thank you to Mr. Ed Madden and his wife for being here. They were one of the final few that were selected by our crew, and ultimately the crew decided to go with Maniac, the truck name that Mr. Madden's put in for. But we don't have the truck here yet, so we're not going to be able to do the stenciling, but I just want to say thank you for making this suggestion, and if you're okay with it, I'd like to invite you up and have a board picture.
Sure. Before we do that, I just want to, first of all, thank you, Commissioner. I really consider it an honor. Maine Township is near and dear to my heart. My wife and I used to live right across the street at Ballard Point Condominiums, and I had the honor of driving the Maine Township Fire Chief's car for several years in the mid-80s. I picked it up at auction, the municipal conference auction. And it was an early 1970s Chevy, so it was big and huge and bright red. I still have the light on the side, but I really appreciate it. And I want to say thank you to all of you, either paid staff or elected officials for the township. I mean, you guys do an incredible job of delivering for the residents, and not only those that are most vulnerable, but just in general. And yeah, you operate under tax dollars, and you know, criticism comes along with that, but you guys do a great job of providing value to the residents, and you know, I want to say thank you, but I wanted to extend that to you as well.
That means a lot. Thank you very much.
I appreciate your comments. I hope you filled out our survey. If you haven't, please do.
If the board wants to come up for a quick picture.
Sure. You take one alone with
I like your name better than what Des Plaines, when they did the name, you went about being snowy plow face. I'm like, right.
You know why your wife was doing it?
Came up with that.
All right.
Actually, I mean, truth be told, it was, I had some help with the name. My mom's from the Portland, Maine area, and the whole family grew up in the city and along the coast and the islands. And that was a term of endearment for their fellow Maine residents, so.
You're a maniac.
When I thought of the chocolate, you know, in a highway truck, it's real.
Now it's got multiple.
Good
job.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So beautiful.
You know, actually, maybe, if you can get in the middle.
Sure.
Yeah, you guys get in the middle, and then.
You guys are all stand up.
Yeah, okay, that's good. And then, yeah, Susan, you can stand up. That's great. All right, 3, 2, 1. One more. All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
We'll have you out.
Thank you so much. It was so fun. Oh my God. Are you gone? Where are you at now?
It's a winner.
It's very good. Yes.
I hope you don't mind me cut out.
No, that's why we moved it up. So you
The agenda looks fascinating.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
You guys
guys.
have a great group of representatives.
So then we can go back to
Oh, we
old
live here.
business.
We're not far.
The first item on the agenda under old business is discussion and possible vote of salary increase. I would like to suggest that we continue this discussion. It doesn't have to be voted on this month, right?
No.
Okay, so we can do it retroactively.
Right. Leave that till May.
Yeah, because Supervisor Diamond had made some recommendations, and Assessor Cry has made some, and I also had some additional thoughts that I wasn't thinking last time, so I think in my opinion, I think we could use a little more discussion on this, but it's up to you. I mean, what do you think?
It's okay with me, Kim.
Plus, we have 2 members that aren't here tonight, so. So can we make a motion to table this?
Okay, yes, I'd make a motion to table and further discuss the item on the agenda involving votes and on salary increases till the next meeting, at least.
Can I say something about that though? Though April will have a new board. Is that
No,
right?
May.
May. May,
We have another meeting before.
May, okay.
Kelly will be back, and then Supervisor Diamond will hopefully be here next month. And
Might be new.
You're right.
have a full board to discuss it a little.
Yeah, back to the full board.
The wages, the salary increases can be retroactive, so.
Of course.
We have a motion, we need a second.
Okay, second, yeah.
Okay. Trustee Jones?
Yes.
Trustee Maher?
Yes.
Trustee Malik?
Yes.
Okay, the next item under old business is discussion and possible vote on town fund general assistance 2025-26 budget. Anybody have any comments or concerns with this?
Is that your budget review salary, is that Maine Township?
Does the budget include the
Yeah, the
updated
salary.
Yes, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, yes.
Okay, but if
If
we,
you change the salaries, then, yeah, we make the change.
okay, so we
That as well.
probably want to table this one too.
We need to do all the lines.
Okay,
Yeah, we do that until the first quarter, the end of the first quarter of the fiscal year, so that's the end of May.
okay, so we have to,
I think June actually, right? Is May first?
Yeah.
I thought it was May, but
Yeah,
we just have one more meeting. Okay, we should be able to do it next
yeah, we've got time.
Yeah, okay. All right, so then, excuse me, I would like to suggest that we also table discussion and possible vote on the town fund general assistance because it's related to the previous item. And so, you don't have any issues with that or concerns?
No, it's fine.
We have a motion to table that?
Yes, I'll make a motion to table and defer a discussion and possible vote on town fund general assistance 25-26 budget until the next meeting at the earliest.
Second.
Trustee Jones?
Yes.
Trustee Maher?
Yes.
Trustee Malik?
Yes.
Okay, now, under new business, discussion and circulation of supervisor's annual financial report. This does not say we vote on it, so,
No. we do not vote.
do you have anything to discuss?
it's just signatures.
Okay, oh yeah, I have one.
It's the last.
Oh, and then you have signatures too. Thanks, I'm like sleeping on the job here.
I would just thank everybody who was involved in that. That's probably a lot of work. Dana and Karen, I guess, just the financial report.
Yes, and Chris Letts, our.
Thank you for your efforts on that. It's probably a lot of work. So, appreciate your efforts on that.
Just 1 minute while we sign a few things here. These are. Did you get, Ed, you have to sign these too, right?
Yes.
So you want to sign them first and then pass them down? or-
Whatever you want.
Yeah, we want to make sure we get yours. I mean, we want to make sure we get them all. These might not be accessible. We'll hold off this one at the budget, okay. Sorry for the pause, just another minute.
Photographs 2 weeks under.
I guess we can discuss the next item while we're doing this. Discussion and vote on extending the hours. The clerk's office will be open to serve the public to 7 p.m. on Monday evening. So, Vivian is all trained and ready to go. want to make a motion?
Excuse me.
When we brought
What kind of service will be available until 7 p.m.? All the services will be available? Like a passport service, what kind of?
yeah,
All the services? Okay.
yeah, the reason, one of the reasons when we brought Vivian on and we interviewed was to, and we talked to her about having her come on for one of the evenings out of the week, which she was open to doing. So now that she's trained and up to speed with everything, we're comfortable with having her fill in those hours. And yeah, we'll be having passport and the other services up till what time did we decide?
7 o'clock by appointment also.
Yeah, but the last appointment for passport would be what, like 6?
Probably like 6 o'clock, so.
Right, yeah, because we still have, after we get all the paperwork, it still has to be processed. And that way, if she gets busy with something else, she won't be too tied up. But we did want to at least start providing some additional hours after 5 p.m. and test it out and see how it works.
Could be also
that
other
was-
services too. And also at the beginning, I will be with Vivian, because just in case if somebody else will, I'm pretty sure that when we announce that we're gonna be open, there's gonna be more people coming for other services. She's gonna be helping with the passports. She won't be able, and people might be mad that they're not gonna get some service, not knowing whether else we providing. So at the beginning, I'm gonna start also with her to give her like more,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, like I said, we're gonna see how it goes, what the demand is, and then we can reevaluate.
And we can update this, the information on our website, right?
No, this is the.
Yeah, we can make an announcement, but it'll be on the website, it'll be everywhere.
We have someone here about it.
No, the
Yes.
question is.
And somebody has to sit at the,
Right.
yes, as a monitor to be here.
Pardon?
Yeah, that was one of the things we wanted to confirm
We
before.
have to sign all these, right?
Yes, there are like 4 sheets.
Yeah.
Right, even though we tabled, right?
So we can't do the budget, it's over here.
No, this is not budget.
That's not the
Oh, these are the
budget.
reports, I apologize.
That's the supervisor's report.
These are the annual reports, right? That,
All these
Right.
conversations going on.
I'm sorry,
So,
that Dana and Karen have done. Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
okay, so, any more discussion on extending the hours? The clerk's office will be open to serve.
Pete's okay with it? Pete, this is
Yeah.
a thing that'll help you?
Yes,
so-
we've been working towards it for a while, so we're excited to open it up.
Okay with me?
Would you like to make a motion?
Sure. This time I will make a motion pursuant to this particular item to extend the hours of the clerk's office on one evening, Monday nights until 7 p.m. open to the public.
Second.
Roll call will be trustee Jones,
Yes.
trustee Maher.
Yes.
Trustee Malik.
Yes.
Okay, discussion of the Village of Niles and Des Plaines 4th of July parade. Do we want to participate in both of the parades like we have in previous years? Do we want to participate in one? If so, which one? Do we want to have trucks there?
I usually, myself personally, usually just attend the Des Plaines one, because we usually have something going on in the afternoon, so we're like getting ready in the morning, then I run over to the Des Plaines ones and then head out from there, but
Yeah.
Ed, what's your plan?
I've done both previous years.
We usually always do both.
Yeah.
I did both last time.
James?
Had a good workout. We went around.
Yeah.
Can't give me a ride and if I
Yeah.
keeled over.
Yeah,
It was a good exercise.
and a wheelbarrow.
Right, push cart, so. I'm okay with both parades. Aside.
How about you,
Unable
Ed?
to do both.
You want to do both?
Does it have to be signed up for and?
Yeah, we have to sign up for it, and I'm sure, and get our slot. You don't need to take a vote on that, right? We just, okay. So, there's a consensus, we're gonna do both? I mean, if we want to,
It's okay with me if there's a consensus. We're missing a couple of participants, but
yeah.
the consensus, the people who are here concede.
Okay,
So,
quorum.
yeah, the quorum says okay.
All right. So would you please make arrangements for both parades? Okay. And then I noticed in Karen's email, she also discussed candy, but we don't really need to discuss that tonight, right?
No,
We always buy candies.
Right, we'll make that purchase.
Yeah, okay. All right, discussion and possible vote on landscaping contract, which I think might be okay.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Trustee Jones. Thank you, Board. So I'm up here to recommend for our landscaping contract that the township go with NJ Castillo at $1,350. That would be a total of $11,400. It is the same contract that you guys have signed for the last 3 years. And our other contracts that I went out for, the one for NJ Castillo is $11,400. And our two other companies would have come in. One was going to be $14,400 over 8 months. And the other one would have been approximately $13,000 to $14,000. So we're still getting a good deal with NJ Castillo.
Okay, any questions?
As long as Mike is happy with that.
Yes.
I kind of like the third, one of the options, Mike, was this estimate from Tommy Polino. He's pretty itemized, but
Yes.
we're happy with the other guy.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And the price would be about the same?
It's going to be the exact same as it's been for the last 3 years.
Okay, but Tommy Polino is no cheaper or anything like that? He's
No,
just a little more detailed.
Correct. Very detailed, but there's a lot of nitpicking with the man per hours on that one.
Okay.
With NJ Castillo, a lot of it is included.
Okay. Okay. And we have good experience with them?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Very well communicated, good communication with them, and, yeah.
Thanks, Mike.
Okay, so we have a motion, please, to approve the landscaping contract by NJ Castillo.
Sure. At this time, I will move to pursuant to Mike's input to adopt and vote on the landscaping contract that he suggests with Castillo.
The amount of 11,000. You have to say the
Oh,
amount.
we're saying the amount? Why don't you do it?
No,
I'll second it, Your Honor.
no, I'm just saying, you have to say the amount or no?
Sure.
Sure.
I second it.
Well, we gotta say the amount.
It's not required.
As long as it's clear that we're going with that contractor, we know the amount, it's okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
Thank you.
thank you. Second.
Trustee Jones?
Yes.
Trustee Maher?
Yes.
Trustee Malik?
Yes.
Okay, next item on the agenda, approval of closed session minutes, resolution 2025-3. So these are minutes that we previously looked at, and now we're ready to, I guess, release them.
I want to make a motion, approval for the closed session minute resolution 2025-3.
Second. Didn't you discuss this with Kurt? We had a discussion on it, he gave us his advice. We
Yep.
have his input, so I think we should adopt it as well. I second it.
Okay?
Trustee Jones?
Yes.
Trustee Maher?
Yes.
And Trustee Malik?
Yes.
Okay, discussion and possible vote on adoption of resolution opposing township consolidation. So earlier this month, the governor's office and legislators had brought forth a bill, some legislation that would consolidate townships of 5,000 people or less. So this is to basically oppose that.
I had some comments on that.
Yep.
I think it's important that we read carefully this two-page document, Kim, from the Illinois IACBM dated March 18th. And there's some commentary in there about no township in McHenry County has successfully dissolved by voters since this law was passed in 2019. So it's a pretty important law that affects all of us in case they eliminate townships. And although I do agree with this resolution, there's some language in here that I think we should all carefully look at before we vote on it. For example, it says that Maine Township will only support any statewide effort of township consolidation if valid cost impact analysis is completed and proof that the level of services provided will remain. It seems to me that we don't have to agree to that language if we don't want to, especially if someone opposes it and comes up with some type of a so-called valid cost impact analysis that allegedly justifies eliminating the townships. So that's the piece of the language I don't really like in the resolution. So I don't think we should vote on the resolution until we have a thorough discussion. I imagine we might be in agreement that we should not eliminate townships. So I like the gist of it, I just didn't like that language. So.
But I wonder if there's a time, because this is
I was gonna say, I think
this is the current legislature, so they're only in session a certain length of time, so.
This is just a template resolution that the TOI put together, so if you want to amend it, we can. This is just what they suggest we got.
Okay, I like everything they say in there, Kim, but I
Okay.
don't like the language that says statewide, if a valid cost impact analysis is completed and proof that the level of services provided will remain. I don't think anything like that will ever be forthcoming to show that we can pay for the services that we provide here in Maine Township. But I still don't like that language. If we don't have to agree with it, I would ask to strike that particular language and say we won't support, we're not in favor of any consolidation or elimination of townships.
Okay.
So we may want to.
Sounds reasonable.
Where do I find that, trustee Munger?
At the bottom, Susan, it says resolution number, and then there's no number there, but on our agenda it says we might vote on it today. And that's the language I don't like.
It's the fourth whereas clause.
Right after the word whereas. It says we'll only support it if there's a valid cost impact analysis. Why don't we just say we won't support it?
Yeah, because we don't know who would be doing the valid cost impact analysis, so.
Exactly right. And it's maybe implies that we would be willing to do this if there was such a, which I don't think we are, so that's why I don't like that language, but the rest of it is okay.
Okay.
So we can pass this, just say motion to approve the resolution as presented with the elimination of the fourth whereas clause.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay, would you like to make that motion?
Sure.
Okay, thank you for your input.
Well, so I would move at this time to adopt the resolution, deleting the language in the final last paragraph that says, whereas the Township of Maine will only support any statewide with a valid cost impact analysis.
So the whole sentence, yes?
Yeah, that whole paragraph that starts with whereas. Okay. Asif,
Yeah,
would
second.
you like to second?
Yeah, second.
Okay.
Trustee Jones?
Yes.
Trustee Maher?
Yes.
Trustee Malik?
All right.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, officials reports. So, Assessor Clyde, do you want to start us off?
Sure. I think you see our numbers for the last month, but I just like to call to raise everyone's attention, and if they haven't done this yet, for the Niles Roses Public Service Award. In our department, Sam has been nominated for that. You can just go right into it. It's very easy. They have different people, different businesses. Just have to go down to Sam or Ferris and just check in that box. It's not, anything that would take a great deal of time, but actually means so much to our fellow worker at the township. And also kudos for the township to have, a great employee to be getting that service award. So you can have your husband, your friend, your spouse, or children even vote for Sam if you just, send that to them, that link. And I've been doing that to some people too that have been helpful for that. So I would think that the whole township should be on board and be doing that, and would be so much appreciated. And no, you don't. It's service to the community. It's the community thing, because the businesses too, they don't live in Niles, but So, and, you know, like there's a list, you have to go through the list, you're gonna go, well, where am I going, you know? But there's many people that have been nominated in businesses, so it would take you like 5 minutes, 10 at the tops to do that. So please do it so we can have, you know, our fellow worker here in Ahoy and the township being recognized, and it says a lot to all of you then too. Thank you. Oh, April 9th, last day, April 9th. April 9th is the last day to vote, so that's your time tonight.
I also would agree with that. Sam's very deserving of the award. I personally already had voted for him. I think he's done a tremendous job for the township. He's a great guy, so. On the highway department front, the weather's starting to get nicer, so we're just gearing up for our projects. We got a sewer televising up east in Glenview that's happening right now for a bunch of sewer runs. So we're checking that out to make sure everything's good up there. We finished our sewer lining project. We're one step closer to our IGA with the Village of Niles to improve the drainage over there on Greenwood. We have Gregory Lane getting paved, some concrete getting done this summer. We've done some cleaning up over off of Robin, some cold patching, and then we got the Church Street project that's happening. We're going to be doing some paving, concrete, and restriping there, and also some restriping on some parking spaces along Potter. So got a lot going on, and yeah, we'll kick it off soon, so thank you.
I just wanted to remind everybody that the annual town meeting will be coming up on April 8th. Hope to see everybody there. Our moderator is going to be a friend of the township, helps me out a lot with our National Night Out program, and that's local resident Renee Mandan. So looking forward to that. I was wondering if Jim, you would mind being our parliamentarian for that again, like you did last year? Mr. Meyer? Not listening to me? That was saying for our annual town meeting, would you mind being the parliamentarian again?
Sure, that would be okay with me, but someone else may be interested in that as well.
Well, got to be an attorney, so.
Oh, okay. I don't think he qualifies that.
That narrows our field down a little bit, so.
Okay. I'll be glad to do that. Thank you for asking.
Thank you. We probably wanted to let everybody know as well that the Cook County Clerk's Office had sent out the email for the 2024 Statement of Economic Interest, so keep an eye out for those. Sometimes they wind up in your junk folder, but the deadline to file those is May 1st of 2025. And as always, our office has been very busy with passports. We've got appointments booked through the next 3 weeks on that. Part of the reason we've got people coming in is the President's executive order related to gender changes and what can and cannot be on your passport. So that's one of the unexpected consequences of that is it's getting busy in our office. So that's all I have.
Okay, Trustee Malik?
I have not much to report, but last week we attended the interfaith dinner at the ICCD Mosque. So thank you all the elected officials who was there. I think the whole board was there. So thank you to ICCD Mosque for the dinner. Thank you.
Just one comment. The future being uncertain, no one knows what's going to happen after 7 p.m. Central Time on April 1st. So in case I'm not lucky enough to be here after that, I just want to say what a privilege it was to work with all of you and congratulate you for all your efforts. On a day-to-day basis, you help the most needy people in the township, the poor people, the disadvantaged people, and it's a great service that you do. And if I'm not lucky enough to be here in the future, I just want to say it was a privilege being a trustee for the last 4 years.
Well, you'll be here in April.
Yeah, well, that'll be after April 1st. April 1st, Fool's Day, that's right, one more meeting. So,
At least.
Just, yeah, that's true. So, barring unforeseen circumstances. So thank you for all your work and appreciate it. It's a pleasure working with you guys.
Okay. I attended along with Clerk Giolamas and Assessor Fry and And we went to the St. Patty's Day luncheon, which was great. It was a lot of fun. We got to interact with some of our mainstreamers and great music and food, and it was just an overall nice afternoon. We also attended with a lot of our employees at the Happy Holy event, which was sponsored by
I missed that one,
Yeah.
thank you.
which is always a great event because it's all about positive things, and, bringing in spring with the new colors and a new attitude, if you need one. And that's also great music, great food, good company, and it's a lot of fun. Very colorful event. And then again, we had the privilege of attending the interfaith dinner on Sunday night at the mosque. So we always appreciate the invitation and the hospitality given to us at the mosque. So that was also a good event. Now, I also want to remind you that Neighborhood Watch is next Wednesday, April 2nd. Unfortunately, I will not be able to chair that one. So is there anybody who would like to volunteer?
I will do that.
Thank you. So Trustee Maher will chair the Neighborhood Watch next Wednesday. Hopefully, again, we'd like to invite the community. It's a great opportunity to speak to our Cook County Sheriff, our fire department, and any questions that you might have that we can pass on to zoning or any other department or the highway. So always encourage the residents to attend, and hopefully we will have a good attendance next week. That's all I have. Does anybody else has anything?
I'd just like to say happy birthday.
Oh.
It's coming up.
Oh,
Yeah. 3 birthdays next week.
Yeah.
Trustee Kimberly Jones, her birthday is on Wednesday. Asa Moody is on Friday, 4th. And also Vivian in the Cooks Department this week, so.
And
bless.
Yesha was on the first.
Oh, Viesha, yeah, that's
Yesha
right.
was first.
And yours is February, that's right. Yeah, I was confusing them. Yeah, Viesha was the first, yeah. Okay, sorry. All right, so, thank you, Susie. All right, so we are going to adjourn to closed session for the executive session for the purpose of discussing security procedures and the use of personnel and equipment to respond to an actual, threatened, or reasonably potential danger to the safety of employees, students, staff, the public, or public property, discussing the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees. So, can we have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn to go to executive session.
Second.
Okay,
I'll roll on that.
we
Trustee
may
Jones?
be making some votes when we come back on hiring, but not sure. So you're welcome to stay, but other than, if you're not interested in those topics, then you may not want to stick around.
I'm going to call the roll quick. Trustee Jones?
Here.
Trustee Maher?
Yes.
And
Yes.
Trustee
Yes.
Bowlby?
Yes.
Throwing me off too. All right, we're good. Roll's been called.
The hiring of a full-time maintenance staff. There were several applicants presented to us, and there was one that, they were all great, but there was one that kind of shined through. So can I have a motion to hire Jonathan Wolf for the full-time maintenance custodial position?
Sure. I'll make a motion to hire Jonathan Wolf for the full-time maintenance department position. As discussed.
Second.
Trustee Jones?
Yes.
Trustee Maher?
Yes.
And Trustee Bowlby?
Okay, and last item is discussion.
Oh, I can say yes.
Okay. Discussion and possible vote on the hiring of a full-time general assistant senior disability advocate. And the applicant that was brought to us was Bex Jones. So can I have a motion to hire Max Jones for the full-time general assistant, senior and disability advocate?
Yes, I'll make a motion to hire Bex Jones for the position with general assistance as just outlined by Kim, the description.
Second.
Trustee Jones?
Yes.
Trustee Maher?
Yes.
Trustee Malik?
Yes.
Okay. We have a motion to adjourn?
I think we need a signature for us. Before we adjourn. This one.
Oh, no, I need the,
Well, we can adjourn and he can sign it.
I already
His name
signed
isn't
it.
on it, that's all I'm trying to say.
I already signed it.
His name isn't on it, sounds like it's
Yes,
there.
it is, it's underneath. It says Asif Malik.
I already signed it.
Oh, I apologize, I'm sorry. Bigger, better, I see that.
Okay.
All right, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, motion to adjourn.
Second.
Okay.
Sorry.
Trustee Jones?
Yes.
Trustee Maher?
Yes.
Trustee
Yes.